The Latrobe Valley often gets used as a political football in these arguments, and it's been weaponised as part of the climate wars for a very long time. There's going to be a lot of focus on, I'll let the people in those electorates decide, but it's not a local issue. Climate change is not a local issue, and any risk of nuclear accident or radiation leak is not a local issue. That's not going to stay within the boundaries of this electorate.
There is no plan. You can't say we're going to have a nuclear power station and spread your nuclear fantasy to communities without giving any detail. Regional communities right across Australia right now are already got plans. They've got plans, and it's not for nuclear. They're already working towards renewable energy. They're not starting to transition. They've been transitioning for years. What an insult to come in and say we will take someone's property just so we can do what we want to do without a plan.
You know, the whole idea that all these people are going to be unemployed and all these people are going to lose their livelihoods if we transfer to renewables. But actually, after Hazelwood, you know, a few years after Hazelwood, the unemployment in this area is the same as it was before Hazelwood shut down. You know, we can absorb these changes and we can absorb these losses. And with a bit of leadership, you know, this could be a renewable energy hub.
Looking at Fukushima and Chernobyl, look at the disasters that occurred there. I mean, I know technology has come a long way, but if that was to happen here, the whole Latrobe Valley and most of Gippsland would be gone.
There's good sides and there's bad sides, but I think it might be okay. I prefer coal. It's going to take ages to set up and coal's already here. So I prefer to have the coal.
Nuclear energy is not really as people think unsafe. It's very safe, as long as, you know, they're proven around the world, you know, in French and around European countries. Therefore, it's also the next way of affordable electricity to Australians. So I am supporting the nuclear plant in Tuareg and all around this area.
I've seen a shift in the way people think about this area, and they're starting to realise that it's actually a really beautiful area, that there's high conservation needs in this area because of our incredible forests and because of our very pristine coastline. And those kind of areas have been largely undeveloped because this area has always been viewed as industrial. And so there's been a very industrial mentality around these townships, and to see people actually realising that it could be quite different has actually been really interesting to watch as an outsider who's moved into the area. We need to find solutions that is viable for future populations, for my grandchildren, for their children and their grandchildren.